that doesn't not necessarily mean that it was as big as perhaps we feared that it was.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just enjoy your families, keep each other safe. This is a great city, and we've had our hardest year, and are we all excited about 2021? I'm just really glad that's going to be great. That's going to be a great changing of the calendar. But let's today, on Christmas particularly, look at each other and value them, hold them close, and realize that we're all getting through this together.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Hey, Mayor, real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You stay where you are.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, this there's a pretty bad explosion, and yeah, you seem to really be on top of it. It doesn't seem to be bothering you. How are you doing that? I mean, how are you able to hold your composure?
Well, this is a great city. It's not Nashville's first explosion. I can hold my composure because we have very professional first responders here. They have teams. They know what they're doing. You get great help from your federal and state partners too. They're working the problem. They're going to keep people safe, and that's part of the reason I can be calm is because I know we're backed up by really great first responders here. But they're gonna be super careful, and they're gonna inspect everything and make sure that this is the only explosion that's going to happen in Nashville today.
Right.
The dramatic thing, if you were closer, is the broken water mains do lend a certain drama to the scene, for sure.
Right.
So all that, it's a hard thing, but that's why I'm feeling calm.
This may be a little early to ask this question, but why Nashville?
Well, we are a famous place, and again, we'll know more at the end of the investigation. I mean, why 2nd Avenue, all that I'm sure in the time the investigation will show a reason for it. But we're a famous place. People know where we are, and if people want attention and publicity, sometimes they think that they can come here to get it. It's not just New York and Los Angeles.
Mayor Cooper, what do you have to say to the public if they wanted to ease their mind and move forward and stuff like that, especially with the holiday?
Yeah, if the public, if they wanted to.
What do you have to say to the public to move on and kind of ease their mind?
Well, they should move on. I mean, it's a great day for holding your family close. I'm sorry, all of you and our first responders have to be here on this scene to do this, but the rest of Nashville should just understand even the value and importance of Christmas is even greater. That we're full of difficult events. I want, this feels a little bit like a tragedy, so you hate to use that word, but yeah, a tragedy. It possibly was unnecessary, and I mean, I think people will view that it was not an accident, and from that, but it'll take a little bit of time to get to the bottom of it. And I do think it was clearly done when nobody was going to be around.
Why do you think that would be?
We'll wait for the investigators and the court. But it was grateful that there not more people were around. If this was, it would be a different message if it was, 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah.
You would think. Yes, sir. Well, I think the investigation will get to the bottom of this. I mean, mental health obviously becomes a concern and a consideration in all this too. So, again, I know the public would love more definitive answers than we have right now, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions. The one thing that we do know that is Christmas. Stay home with your families, hug the people that you're with. Let's build a better life and a better city in the year ahead. And that sometimes it takes a shocking event like this, but we've had so many shocking events. I mean, the tornado, the derecho, the virus, of course. It's been quite a year, so adding explosion to the list, I guess, somehow seems so 2020.
Will this potentially close some businesses up there?
Oh yeah, for sure. The glass damage, it'll be a while to be put back, but also you're going to want to inspect the properties and make sure that there were not any unfortunate secondary effects from the blast. And then I've not been right up on the site itself, but it's the street's a mess. It'll take a while to clean up.
Has there been
you talk about relief funds in the city?
Good question. Good question. You know, I do think it is something that insurance does cover pretty well. So, but again, we need everybody back in business. And again, we're going to have a great 2021. We've had all this practice working together this year and dealing with hard problems. We're going to put that practice to use. All right, thank you all. I appreciate it. I'm going to go and take some biscuits over to the people who had to be removed from the buildings.
Oh, great.